So this is a quick video to compare the Australian market material sector, specifically the two companies, the two biggies, Boral Ltd and Jamie Hardie. What do I see as an analysis comparing side by side both of them? And we'll just do a kind of quick technical analysis on Boral as well at the end. So let's get started on this one. So what you see is the chart here. It's a weekly chart, okay, of Boral Limited and Jamie Hardie. Just a quick update on both of the companies. So Jamie Hardie is a company which is into again material space, as I said, and they do business across different geographies, where it is United States, Australia, Europe, New Zealand, Philippines. But they're into fiber cements, gypsums, and cement bonded materials. And again, one of the things which were as an overhang for this was more towards the gypsum and the health issues around that. But both of them kind of supply onto the construction segments like internal walls, ceilings, floors, and all that, and so on and so forth for various market. And the market cap of Jamie Hardie is around 17.2 billion Aussie dollar, Australian dollar, right? As compared to the Boral, which is a smaller company, which is like market cap is 4.54 billion dollar, and it's currently trading in astronomical P. I think market is expecting some growth here, and that's what I'm kind of trying to look at it in this sector specifically. And the company itself, Boral Limited, is also again in the same sector. They provide supplying for building material and construction materials in Australia, and they have various segments within that they provide, like dry mixes, especially sands, gravels, and all that. So again, please, clear disclaimer, I'm not here to give any recommendations here. I'm just sharing for knowledge purposes. Don't consider this as an kind of an advice to buy and sell. I'm just sharing some of the analysis we can consider as for education or entertainment purposes, but something I would love to hear your comments, what you think, and if I have opportunity to learn from you, I will be more than happy to do that. So let's look at it, what's going on. So this is a weekly side by side analysis of a company, right? So as you know, let's try and see what was happening on a weekly basis. So if you see the dotted line, which is exactly mapping to both Boral chart as well as JHX, which is a code, and BLD, and both of them kind of coincide with the timeline we're looking at it. So this is how it will be, right? So on, if it's after the COVID fall, you can see that in both the charts, right? Specifically, if I have to take my annotation thing, if it's possible, let me get that. I think, yeah, it should be here. Yeah, especially I'm looking at this segment and this segment, right? So if you see here, both of them had a nice up move together, and whereas Jamie Hardy was forming a top, whereas here it had a flash crash kind of scenario, right? Where it went down straight away, and and then it was kind of making a top here, but it was already underperforming from there. And then in the case of Boral, it was a complete carnage here in this particular candle, where it is like almost down from $5.97 to almost close to 3.78, and then thereafter it's forming kind of base formation. But what is interesting here, if I have to look at it from just to kind of, let me remove this so that it doesn't disturb us. Yeah, yeah. So what is important here for me is the base formation, right? And if you look at it here, the base formation here and the base formation exactly matching what is happening. Now, question is, will it be going up or going down? What's going to happen? But what is important here is if there was a flash crash, where it was kind of a smooth rally down, which is kind of a behavior of the Jamie Hardy. Again, given that it is like almost four times the market cap, if I have to say, like around 20 billion and 5 billion, right? So of the company. But what market analysts are saying, and is something we have to study about it, what's going on in this industry specifically. All I know that there is a construction activity which is going to pick up, because there's a lot of demand in Australia and worldwide for the housing. So there must be something which might be brewing up. So I want to keep a close watch on this sector specifically. I thought, let me compare all the sectors and try and do time to time analysis of what's happening. Is there any base formation happening? Is there an opportunity for a long term pick and all that? So this is part of my exercise which I do. So I thought I'll share this quick video. And if you have found this useful, do put your comments here. But before we go into that, I want to also share with you the kind of a quick analysis on Boral technical analysis. Let me make this as big if possible. Yeah, great. Now, so let's look at Boral, and go Boral here. Yeah, great, great, great. Look at this chart. So this is my analysis, which I kind of put together. Um, Again, not looking forward looking, but looking at what historically it has done, right? With no recommendations here. So there was a clear demand zone, right? And this is on the daily weekly chart, right? There was a nice base formation, and then there was a complete carnage. It came into the demand zone in both the times, and then it went had a almost like a 2x rally here, which went up like 3x rally here, and then it went again on the sideways in the kind of base formation, and now after double bottom it has started moving up, and it has given almost the gain so far is 66%, and now it's sitting up above this major oblique support which is there, and it has been spending some time like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weeks it's been there, and between that we had some kind of an fall days as well. And after that you can see here there's a major resistance lines which is there. So it was a high here, it went low, so it kept on doing it as per Dow theory, and then again it made an attempt but failed completely miserably, and then again it made an attempt and again failed. So question is, what will be the whether the it'll be up or whether it'll be down. We don't know that. We have to see. Time will tell, but that is not what my intention of this video was. It was just to give you that analysis that at the end of the day, we are slaves to what is on the price. And that's what we have to look at it and marry that with the fundamental analysis of the company. Again, the expectations of it, you can do yourself. Put the comments there. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Bye bye.